Yo, what's happening? It's Sir William, and we're fixing to go down and catch these rapids on the river here in Columbia, so stay tuned. Yo, what's happening? It's Sir William, and we're fixing to go hop on the canoe and go down the Saluda River. And your monitor's fine. You're just kind of dangling off the top of the canoe there. Yeah, so this canoe is the, I think it's like a 16-foot canoe. It's big, it's heavy, it's grossly overweight, and but nonetheless, I think we're fixing to have a good time. As you can see behind me, it's not bright and sunshiny days here. It's kind of overcast, which is okay. The sun won't be beating on us too bad, but hopefully it doesn't start storming. So stay tuned. So here's what we have to do. We have to actually drive down to one side of the river, or one end of the river, and that's where we have to put one of the trucks. So we're going to take Christy's truck, park it down there. Then I'm going to pick her up, take her down to where we're going to drop in. Then whenever we get out, we're going to have to take her truck, get my truck, and then come back. So a little bit of an ordeal, but the main reason is because the canoe's so big. If it was just the kayaks, we could just throw them into the back of her truck. So again, another plus for having a kayak rather than a canoe. Now, the canoes come in solo versions, but it's extremely hard to find those. So that's what we're dealing with. I'm glad we rented the canoe though, because it does give me a whole new perspective on canoes. It's called Gardendale Gardendale Boat Landing, and it's off of Bush River. Supposedly it's going to be like a 2-hour long ordeal, 2-hour long paddle down, but we'll see. So that's the current situation. We're fixing to meet everybody at the liquor store. Meet everybody at the convenience store, and go from there. All right, so Christy and I successfully took this big bastard down from top of the Forerunner and brought it out here to the river. And oh yeah, we nailed it today, buddy. We would have put you on camera, but we were in such a groove, we didn't want to do that. Check this out though. So we just talked to a guy that told us that we got to look for that same marker on down. It'll be on the left-hand side. And it's easy to miss, but if we go to the highway, then we've gone too far. So there's enough people, I think, going down to the same spot where we put in, or where we're getting out, that we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Now, the folks that we're going with, they're not on a canoe or a kayak or anything. What they're actually on is floats, which is real common to do. This is something that's just kind of a fun activity for everybody to do. Pretty common in the summer here in Columbia, South Carolina. Check that thing out, huh? Dude, that thing is sweet. That's an old Discovery. That's badass.
That's the only real way to do it.
So everybody's getting in, everybody's tied up together. We're fixing to go down as like one big floating mob down this not so fast moving river. So that'll be fun.
Or Facebook, either one. Who's up? YouTube, guys. YouTube. What up, YouTube? Woo, yeah. Don't forget to like. Just freezing? It's a little cold. It's only like 90 degrees, and then the water is like 40 degrees. So. Yeah, it's cold. I don't know. Yeah, but it's a fidget spinner.
How y'all doing? Y'all got the hang of it a lot better than we do. I don't even know if we're going the right way. So the river is definitely a far better option. You literally have to do nothing. Just chill. Y'all hear that racket? That's Christy struggling with a pistachios bag.
I cannot get this bag open, and I couldn't get it open yesterday.
Now she's about to tip us over because of it. Y'all hear that? That's instant karma for me talking shit.
Yep. Always gets them fast, too. Aha! Got him.
Guess what we did forget?
What?
Sunscreen. Yeah.
Yikes. Alright, so the shells, can I throw them in the water or no?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Oh, pistachios?
Yeah.
Probably not them. Probably keep those in a bag. We got a trasharoo. You go ahead and tie it to your bench right there and start a little trash bag behind you.
I'm wondering if I could turn around and face you.
You could, but then you'd be going backwards. So, I think we checked earlier on the flow of the river, and it was 800. And this is going up the river here in a 16. I need to measure it when we get to the house, but I think it's like 16-foot canoe. Heavy son of a gun. And it's doable. So if you have to, you can go up the river, at least when it's like this. But how pretty is it? Man. Really is pretty, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I don't know though, for 2 people, after we get in our little rhythm, the canoe's not a bad idea. I tell you what, either way, doesn't really matter what you get, as long as you get something to go enjoy things like this around your area. That's all it's really about. And you don't have to go to your local paddle shop or listen to all the guys on the multiple different forums and go buy tons and tons of equipment and all that. Just get on this thing and go float, man. Listen, if it floats, roll with it. You can get as fancy as you want to with it. It's just like anything else. And of course, a lot of times you do get what you pay for. Can you get really high quality canoes and really high quality kayaks? Sure, you definitely can. But you can also get this stuff. You hear all that laughter?
I think there will be a little bit of rapid.
All that laughter up there is people that are just on inner tubes.
For like $10.
That costs like $10. Now, what I will tell you is we're coming up on a little ripple. And I ain't never done this before, so I'm gonna move you guys to my vest. Well, you're gonna go ahead and take this time to make sure that you're at a 90-degree angle. Make sure that your damn knuckles are up at the top of your fins.
I got it.
You good?
I got it.
And as long as you're prepared and ready to roll, we're ready to roll. Just kind of casually.
If I pop out this side, it's all right. It's all right.
And I got us heading straight. I got us. All right, so watch out for these rocks. Make sure you navigate me around the rocks. Alright, we got through that like champions. Wasn't too bad. The only thing I was worried about was beaching up on a rock. They got the idea. Loose hips! Get loose hips! She's swimming in that shit? Woo! Buddy, you know it's cold. You know it's cold. You ever wonder what happens when people get motivated to get beer? They swim like a people blob going down the river towards the beer. That's what happens. People bond together over communal activities like getting beer. Boy, that river's cold water. Let me tell you something.
I don't know how they're sitting in that shit.
Huh.
That's probably what, 20 degrees?
No, it ain't no 20 degrees. You're crazy. Water freezes at 32. This is what's wrong with my meteorologist, guys. She thinks this.
Don't hate on Jan
Ah! My meteorologist thinks we're in freezing water right now.
Are we just gonna cruise through or we gonna paddle?
That on the right looks worse than in the middle. Doesn't it? Huh? Yeah, but they were in canoe or kayaks. Shit. No, go diagonal to the left. Just go straight. Don't paddle. Just direct us. Yeah! Just got a little water, that's all. A little bumpity boo.
Yeah, I think in the middle was smoother.
Yeah. Well, the guy told us to go to the right.
Yeah, we're like looking at it now.
All right, so that wasn't too bad. The only bad thing is the clearance.
Oh no. That's
Too cold.
for me.
Okay, come on, get on in. Hey, we were going down here last week when they let 5,000 out the dam.
No way.
Oh my god.
How high did it get? How high did it get?
It was about 2 feet of rock.
Really?
Last week. Yeah.
Wow.
Ignorance bliss.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, when you don't know that's what they're doing, you ain't got nothing to compare it to.
That's right.
Wasn't that bad. There are some rocks though.
Right here, right here. Oh, but this is so cool. You do it. Come on.
All right, so as per usual on our adventures, we have run into rain. Yep. I don't know if you guys have picked up on it on the channel or not, but it seems to happen a good bit. And I got a meteorologist with me. Well, not really.